Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Yo, what's up, bro? It's the boy. It's the lad. It's Mr. AJ himself here at 1010 for a late night live stream, chilling with the people. It's the UFC Drought Livestream Q&A episode number 2. We're working with the new microphone here. I don't actually know how it sounds on your guys' end because all I can do is see myself. I don't have a headphone in to hear myself, but I hope it sounds cool. I ran some audio checks before going live and I thought it sounded good. Of course, there'll be adjustments made, throughout, upcoming weeks, but it should be money. It's good. Great. It's great. This is the brand new microphone. Shout out the fucking Shure mics, bro. My absolute favorites. But this is an updated version of my old one, which works so much better with my computer because I got this new computer and my old one was just clunky on it, man. Let's go. Thank you guys. Clear and crisp. Let's get it. Hell yeah. The UFC Drought live stream episode number 2. The play-by-play is going to be 10 times better. Let's go, Useless. Thank you. Yes, Freak, my guy. You know what I'm happy about? No more crack-a-lacking sounds during my videos. I don't know if you guys noticed. There's been some audio glitches with my new microphone, or excuse me, with my old microphone on my new setup, and it's been pissing me off, bro. You guys don't understand the freakouts that I have behind the scenes. So I bought this. I said, fuck it, $260, well spent, brand new microphone. It sounded like a savage. And now I'm excited to make videos again because the auditory experience is coming. I can hear your heart beating. The mic's that good. Let's go, Fight Mill. Dude, I just think the UFC just truly doesn't want to lose millions of dollars in revenue having a boring ass motherfucker like Ankalaev as champ. They already have Marab and Bilal. They don't need Ank. I get where you're coming from. The issue lies upon this, though. Sanctity of the weight classes. How I view fighting, right, is the top contender gets a shot. Does it matter if the top contender is a subpar entertainer? I don't think so. Because ultimately, I think the truest aspect of fighting is to have the best fight the best. It's unfortunate that a, kind of boring style could potentially be champ. But when Ankalaev's on point, he is pretty entertaining. I don't think we can really shit on Ankalaev that hard. He's had good performances. Mediocrity wise, meritocracy wise, Ank is next. Exactly. I think that whether it's the UFC or Pereira and the UFC, kind of standing in the way of that fight, for me, it's a hard denial because we've seen Ankalaev win back-to-back fights. I mean, sure, you can have him do it again. You can have him fight somebody else and really try to make him earn his stay. But who's going to get the shot then? Maybe Alex is just building up Big Ank and creating more demand, or he's a Duckington. I think that the UFC, alongside of Alex Pereira, recognizes that Magomed Ankalaev on paper is one of the most difficult fights Alex Pereira could possibly have. One of the most hard matchups that will ever exist for him at 205 is somebody that's a relatively good southpaw boxer and a quality grappler with a decent gas tank. I mean, say what you want about Ankalaev's lack of finishing ability. He also is proven to show distance ability, right? He can go long. Yeah, I think Ankalaev does get overhated. I think Magomed Ankalaev may be one of the most overhated fighters in the UFC. Pereira wants to smoke. I don't know if he does. Screw Ank. I don't give a shit. Listen, Jake Beebe, you have a common take, and it seems like a lot of the fans are feeling like we would rather see Pereira do the super fight. But how's he going to get there? The UFC has said that John Jones and Tom Aspinall is their top priority. So is Ankalaev going to just have to sit on the sidelines, and then Pereira's going to fight who? I guess let me see. Who does Pereira fight? Is he going to rematch Jan Blachowicz, or he fights the winner of Blachowicz and Allberg? Who's Ankalaev going to fight? Is Ankalaev going to have to fight Khalil Roundtree and try to beat him more impressively than Alex Pereira did? Nikita Krylov's going to get a title fight? That doesn't make any sense. If you look at the light heavyweight division, the current state that we're in, who should fight for the belt if not for Magomed Ankalaev right now? Bro, if Ankalaev could speak English, he'd get much more of a push. The reason Magomed Ankalaev does not move the needle much for fans, and I think just doesn't get, many people all that excited, I feel as though it's for one simple truth and one simple truth only. There is zero fan connection. What's good, AJ? I saw you met Fernando Padilla the other day. I did, bro. I met Padilla in Tampa. It was pretty cool. If you haven't seen it, there's the picture right there. It was a fun time, bro. He's a really dope guy, and I'm planning on sending him a DM over the next couple days, and I want to set up a stream with him. I'm going to actually ask him straight up. I'm going to say, hey, bro, do you prefer to do a live stream? You want to come on the show? And like I could have him come in during one of the live stream Q&As and we can ask questions and whatnot if you guys want to go back and forth. Or if he wants to just do a video, style interview without the live questions, then shit, I can just do an interview style. Huge storyline that can be built between Alex and Ulberg. I completely agree. But to be fair, there's a lot of steps that are needed to get there. Carlos Ulberg is going to he's going to have to really, get past Jan Blachowicz, who's not easy. And if he does, then I guess he could get the title fight. Ulberg versus Blachowicz is taking place when? I'm trying to see if the UFC has a game plan. March 22nd, bro. I don't believe Alex Pereira is going to sit on the sidelines until the summertime. You can't tell me that's what's going to happen. He's not going to sit on the sidelines until the summertime. Am I ranked in BJJ? Ranked at blue belt, but not like ranked as one of the best grapplers in the world. Fighters that don't speak English have a hard time moving the needle. Jimbo, I will tell you, you're wrong on that. Charles Oliveira, Alex Pereira, two massive stars right now in MMA, don't speak a lick of English, but they have crazy fan appeal. I don't think it's so much about non-English speakers. I think it's about charisma. And I think on top of it, being a Russian who doesn't speak English, there is a less American connection to those fighters as opposed to Brazilians. I don't know why. I don't know if it's something to do with like Royce Gracie. I don't know. I just feel like there is a less connection between non-English speaking Russian fighters and non-English speaking Brazilian fighters with American MMA fans. It's that Brazilian bias, bro. Americans like the Brazilian fighters. Will Izzy be remembered as a villain? No. Izzy will not be remembered as a villain. Israel Adesanya will go down in history as a top caliber middleweight, but I do think he's kind of at the tail end of his career. I owe you guys a reaction video to some of these new fight announcements that they dropped. And honestly, now that the mic's sounding pretty good, I'll probably do that following this stream. And I want to do like an in-depth early look at Adesanya versus Imavov. I'll tell you something. I worry about Adesanya in 2025 versus Imavov a lot. Even though Imavov doesn't jump out the page as being incredible, right? He's super well-rounded. Like every asset that he has, he's decent at. He's good at striking from range. He's got quality grappling defensive abilities. Whereas like Adesanya, as slick as he was in his prime at striking, his counter-strike ability seems to be worse. I don't think he has the same reflexes as he had in the past. On the ground, obviously, he's susceptible. I think Imavov probably gets him. Yeah, wet cardboard personality Ankalaev kills the UFC's bottom line. He generates no revenue for the business. Same reason why Merab and Bilal took forever to get their title shots. I think Merab moves the needle more than Ankalaev, and I honestly think Bilal has more fans. You saw me getting a haircut the other day? Come on. Ranked blue belt with the knowledge of a black belt. Very nice. Thank you, Fernando, my guy. Listen, the knowledge of pure jiu-jitsu and abilities on the mat are not in direct correlation with understanding of fighting from the perspective of an analyst, you know? The two don't necessarily tango. Like you could have somebody who's exceptional at jiu-jitsu that doesn't really understand how to break down MMA. And then on the contrary, you know, you could have somebody that's excellent at breaking down fights, but they're not going to be able to go and tap out a fucking high level jiu-jitsu player. No way. I wouldn't. Could I fucking maybe, you know, get a arm bar or something or an arm triangle in if somebody gets a little lazy from the bottom? Sure, I've done it. But I wouldn't call myself high level at jiu-jitsu. I just say intermediate knowledge of jiu-jitsu. I got good knowledge of the MMA grappling. Izzy is 100 the villain. Argue with the wall. Sorry, AJ. You think Izzy's the villain? I don't know why. Izzy just doesn't give me villain vibes. Wouldn't be surprised if Alex is the backup for Aspinall Jones if it happens, then faces the winner. But how long are we going to wait? How long are we going to wait? That's all I'm trying to figure out here. You guys got to, you know, give me a little idea. What, are you thinking that we're going to have Aspinall versus Jones this summer with Pereira not fighting until the summer? He's going to take off 6 months, more than 6 months. Maybe. Hey, W right back, Hernanov. Marab's emotional angle he plays makes the build-up entertaining. I completely agree. Marab hates Umar Nurmagomedov, and I absolutely love it. I think it makes the fight compelling. I like Marab, but the UFC wants flashy fighters as champs. I think they want finishers, ultimately. If Ankalaev racks up a few entertaining wins, he'll start to gain popularity. Like any other fighter, Pereira wasn't loved when he came in. People wanted to see Izzy smoke him. I guess at that time, Izzy was like the good guy. I just think Ankalaev's been around for so long. And with the resume that he has, how's he not getting a title fight? Like 2 wins in a row. Fight before that was a no contest. Fight before that was a draw. I mean, he's beaten top guys like Nikita Krylov, Volkan Oezdemir, Anthony Smith still in the top 15, Johnny Walker, Alexander Rakic. Does have a draw versus Jan Blachowicz, but Jan Blachowicz is pretty fucking good. What's up, Xavier? What's crack-a-lackin', buddy? Span versus Cortez Acosta prediction. You know, I'm having a hard time with that one. As much as I feel like the size advantage for Cortez Acosta is a big factor, he isn't super crafty, and Span does have submission skills. If you have a really on-point Ryan Span, he can win that fight on the ground. He's definitely better at grappling than Waldo. It's just if Span falls apart on the feet, Waldo's got the boxing to piece him up. I'll say Span, but, you know, low confidence. No, I heard Connor's not fighting Jake Paul. Where did you see that he's fighting Jake? I heard that he wanted to fight Logan in boxing. I think he'll face maybe Hill if he smokes Yuri. The whole ref angle and coming off of a long layoff can sell a rematch. Damn, you think they're going to go for that? Ank's soonest available date is 3/16. Is that true? 3/16 because of what? Ramadan? Because we got 3. All right, so where'd you hear that his soonest available date is 3/16, bro? You put the house on Rainer DeRitter versus Holland. He should probably win. DeRitter's not in the zone. No, I don't think the crazy fight Dana was talking about was McGregor and Logan Paul. No fucking way. Izzy disrespected Rob, lied about DDP, was a dick to Alex and his kid, lied about his upbringing. He's the villain. Damn, Jake Beebe, I guess. My clickbait is stupid and ridiculous. How's it clickbait? Pereira ducking Ankalaev, UFC 311 predictions, Adesanya versus Imavov reaction. Explain to me where there's clickbait. Did Pereira not just post that it's not going to be Ankalaev next? And is Ankalaev not the #1 ranked light heavyweight? As much as I love Alex Pereira, I mean, it is seemingly a duck. Ankalaev literally said he'd fight Alex in March. That seems like a perfect timeline. That's when they should do it. Alex Pereira should fight Ankalaev. I understand. Oh, what if he loses? Then he's not the best at light heavyweight. Like, yeah, he's a marketing savage, but bro, it's about who's the best fighter in the world, man, not just popularity contest. This is not a fucking popularity contest, dog. It's about who's the best in the game. And I understand there's a business side to it, but we're in the business of finding out who the best fighter in the world is at every fucking weight class. Not, oh my God, this guy's so cool. Let's have him be champ. It doesn't make sense. You need to find out who the best is. As much as people would hate to see Ankalaev beat Pereira, I'd be disappointed too. I would rather watch the fight take place and know who the best in the world is instead of sit around pretending, oh, well, Pereira, he's able to beat him. He'll probably be able to beat him. He could beat him. Dana confirmed Ank's next fight will be against Pereira after 308. It should be. People love to hate and complain rather than be complimentary and constructive. There's no love for Ankalaev, I guess. There is a strong, anti-Ankalaev movement because of Pereira's, fan base. But as somebody that would consider himself a Pereira fan, of course, I'm a purist, dude. Maybe Dana signed some PFL bum and is instantly putting him up against Pereira like he did with Asakura. That's funny. No, they're not doing that. He deserves the title shot whether we like it or not. That's the fact. Glasshouse Aquatics, thank you for the big $9.99. This $10 will be used for a super degen parlay, but since we're going dry for too long, I got you instead. Glasshouse, thank you for getting the dono train running tonight. Thank you for funding the AJ DeVito Christmas. I appreciate you. With no UFC going on, it's very generous of you to drop a $9.99, bro. I appreciate the fuck out of you. Shout out Glasshouse Aquatics for the generosity. Ramadan is February 28th to March 29th. He's not fighting and cutting weight while fasting. Maybe 315 by April 19th. So fast turnaround. Damn. Harry Yepes brings up some validity, though. Is he willing to fight during Ramadan? They're not going to do Artem versus Alex 4 yet. Artem Vaditov got to get some W's. Why do you think non-English speaking foreigners liked more by Americans? Well, to be fair, I said it's Brazilians for the most part. What lock am I going to do this week? What lock of the week is there? The lock of the week for boxing? Jan is a popular non-English speaking Russian, AJ. True, but he's not a Dagestan Russian. And Ankalaev is also not linked up with Habib's crew, which for whatever reason seems to turn fans off a bit. Lu Bu Wei, thank you for $4.99. Any idea who will be on 313 in W? Let's look at UFC 313. When does that even take place? I don't know. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Vegas, Saturday, March 8th. UFC 313 doesn't have a main event yet. Give me a second. I'll tell you what I think is going to happen. 313 is going to be in Las Vegas. So they're going to want to do a big fight. 313. Duplessis is fighting at 312. Makhachev at 311. Umar Marab at 311. Availability will be Topuria, Bilal, Pereira. Jones won't be fighting then. So it's either Topuria, Pereira, or Bilal. Potentially could be Pantoja, but he's not a headliner. He's not going to headline. I think Topuria versus Diego Lopez or Volkanovski is probably the main event of 313. If it's not that, then Alex Pereira. But the issue is, it seems that Ankalaev wouldn't be the option because of Ramadan. I'm feeling like Topuria. Ankalaev put out a tweet with his plan for 2025. He says beats Alex in March, rematch in July, and then Jamal a year in October. He put it out on Twitter. Well, then Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev to headline UFC 313 makes perfect sense. Ankalaev's plan for 2025. I believe you, bro. Lock of the week for UFC when back. I haven't decided yet, bro. That's far away. I'm not thinking about it that far in advance. If we were coming back to a banger card, I would have done early picks, but we're not. That post-fight speech that he did after the draw was absolutely horrific. Yeah. Dana White is working on Misc versus Zuck. Is that the crazy fight that he's talking about? That'll be weird. That'll be so weird. That'll be fucking strange. Weird world. You think Moicano easy lock? He probably wins. You haven't parlay with Buckley. Good futures parlay right there, Michael Orvis. I like that. I'd hate to see Ankh fight while fasting. I know it's a suboptimal circumstance, but if he himself said he's willing to do it, Bilal's done it before. Honestly, Ankalaev as champ would be as boring as T would. To be fair, I think it would actually be worse because we'll be wondering what could have been if Pereira won. It's sad to see Alex ducking Ankalaev where he really has a chance of beating Ankh. Would you? I feel as though he should fight him, and I'm sure the UFC is going to set it up. UFC is signing Yagshmaradov. Bro, Dovletsan Yagshmaradov getting signed to the UFC. Dude, he's one of the most underrated guys from PFL. I remember watching him in Bellator, and he was pretty good. Wow, Dovletsan Yagshmaradov. What sources do you have for that? I like Dovletsan. What sources do you have for that? I don't see anything. I don't see anything. I see nothing. Interesting. DJ broke his view record in 2 days. Yeah, because he had an absolutely savage video hanging out with Habib and Islam's crew. Dana's big announcement is probably some with Power Slap. We're going to do a Power Slap event leading up to a UFC fight at a UFC event in the Octagon, the first ever Power Slap in the Octagon. Please, no. The mix feels like we're in the room with AJ, can hear the breathing and everything. Is that bad? Do you guys not like the microphone being this badass? Because listen, I could change it. Here's some dollars back for your new mic. Thank you, Jimbo, for the $2. This microphone picks up a lot, bro. But I mean, I could change things. I have full access to the audio lab right now. I'm looking right at it. I'm loving this new mic, man. I just listened to myself for a second and I feel like it sounds crisp. What's good, Max? What's up, buddy? What's good, Splash? Nah, it's fine. Just found out the mic picks up a ton. That's interesting. You hear me smacking my lips and breathing? Make me overthink my breath over here. Shit. I mean, to be fair, I could probably adjust some settings and make it pick up less, but for now, it's good. We're figuring it out, bro. I will have adjustments made as I see fit for the new microphone, but this is, literally stream number 1 of using it. I didn't even use it yesterday. Dude, it's a dope mic, though. Check this out. As I talk, this lights up differently. You see that? I got to say, dude, I'm digging this mic. I love my old mic, but this mic, way better. The mic sounds perfect. Thank you, bro. Let's get it. I don't know. I played around with the settings a bit, and I think this is good for now, at least. You're playing UFC 5 during the drought. I might have to do some late night UFC 5 gameplay. I have the video card right here. And now that I got this new mic, I have a new USB port open up. So pop it right in. Could probably get it right there. Yeah, it fits perfectly. I could set it up. I could start doing fucking AJ games all night long. You guys want some gaming streams? Dog, I'm not elite at UFC 5, but I'll fuck around and kick some ass on there just to, entertain you guys. AJ, what's going to be your New Year's resolution for your streaming goal? I mean, I would say just keep doing the everyday streams, but I have more of a New Year's resolution of really 2025 is my year to conquer MMA news and opinion. Izzy on a pod mentioned he held a grudge over Poetan's son for 6 years. Says he enjoyed taunting Poetan's son. Maybe that's a little far. Yeah. I mean, he's petty, bro. It's just his personality. No, I don't think Spivak is beating Almeida. 60K AJ in 2025. Fuck yeah, Jake Beebe. 60K 2025 for sure. It's a must. It's a have to. It's going to be crazy. 60K AJ, that's going to be fucking incredible. On the road to 100K subs. I'm waiting for the day your Instagram starts popping off. One day the Instagram will move as well. I just love YouTube, bro. I have a PS5. 100K 2025 is definitely possible if I get some viral videos. Oh, bro, I get nervous watching fights all the time. For sure. Big nerves. Big nerves watching fights. I'm going to text my brother right now. I got to tell him to watch the stream. I want him to hear the mic. Ankalaev is very aloof. That's why there's no fan connection. He kind of just doesn't even make eye contact. Like, doesn't even fully look at the camera. He's like half into it, half not. Yeah, I get why Magomed Ankalaev doesn't move the needle. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, man, Ankalaev, bro, you have to be a fan of him, but you have to respect him. That's all I'm standing on. I'm not telling you guys that Magomed Ankalaev is going to be a superstar. But I do think Magomed Ankalaev, at the very fucking least, deserves respect in a title fight. And the fact that Alex Pereira continues to, kind of push back against Ankalaev, I think, in a sense, rises my interest in a fight. You need to do some videos at the gym hitting the heavy bag, throw a slick combo, stop, drop a sick lock parlay a few times. You go viral. That'd be funny as fuck. Diggity dank, bro, with the crazy idea. You think Rakic is better? Rakic lost. Umar and Islam definitely connect with fans way more than Ankalaev. You're telling me Ank wants it on his terms, which if you're not the champion, you really don't have the terms to flex that, which is valid. What's up, Spotlight Kid? Did anyone make money on the final card of the year? I don't think so. I don't know. Maybe somebody, but I don't know. I think everybody lost. It's like when they gave O'Malley the Cheeto fight. Got him a title defense at least. And at least that was a rematch, though, to be honest. It's like he avenged an L. Let's fucking go, Hernanov. My guy. Hernanov, the savage himself, bro. Yeah, Rakic is on a 3-fight losing streak, bro. He's out of the title picture. Rakic going to need to fight down the ranks for sure. I could see him fighting like Azamat Murzakev. I could see him winning that fight, though. Yo, what do you guys think about this video, too? The dark horse of every weight class. Was the Tampa fight night your card of the year? Nah. The fucking card of the year for fight nights, at least, was Macau. That he wants it on his terms narrative is fake. The call out for 308 was reasonable because it was 6 months later, which is standard for most champs. He later confirmed he would fight Alex anywhere. All right, boom. Great video idea. Thank you, Useless. Yeah, Rocket's just fallen off completely. Rocket's is a forgotten fighter at this point. Plus 10,000, 100,000 DGen, I'll come up with one. Man, when I smoke up before a big fight, I feel like I'm having a heart attack. I get so nervous. That's just the anxiety, right? Because when you smoke, it spikes the fight or flight response because of the adrenaline, and it starts getting you all worried, and you're like, oh my God, oh my God. You love some Whaley. Whaley's a gangster, bro. Flyweight dark horse Manel Cop, underrated. I guess he's a bit of a dark horse, but I don't know if I'd pick him. I feel like it could end up being like Ramazan Temirov. Bum 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 bum. You should do an award show type video for the year. I want to, Lewis. I'll plan on it. Can women's champions fight more? Bro, the women's champs are like not even moving needles these days. The women's divisions are pretty sour right now. Aside from like Shevchenko and Manon Fiorot, the women's divisions are, I think, at an all-time low, maybe. No, Max Holloway is not retiring yet. You're riding with Jamal Hill at 311. Big comeback year for him, in my opinion. Get that Achilles and meniscus fully recovered. Well, I'm excited to see what the fuck will happen. I do not really follow wrestling, nah. You agree with Max Holloway getting KO of the year? Nah, I don't think so. I don't know. I feel like one of the better KOs of the year, but am I going to call that KO of the year? KO of the year. Bro, Oliveira versus Sopa is number 2, but I feel like that was the KO of the year. McKinney versus Ribovics was crazy. Magomed versus Petrosian was insane. Dude, Song and Salakovs was better. Even Ferreira and Stoltzfus. Dude, Fang, Mingxi versus Fang. That head kicks a KO of the year. Bro, I think the only reason Gaethje versus Holloway is being pushed on us as knockout of the year, I feel like, to be honest, is because of the hype of the name value. But like, there's better KOs this year. It has to be biggest stage, biggest moment. That's what it. So the KO of the year is not the KO of the year. It's biggest moment KO of the year. Like, there was better KOs. Worst championship fight of the year, maybe Raquel Pennington, Juliana Pena. Should do a vid predicting the fights we know about for 2025 so DGens can build 10-leg parlays. Not a bad idea. What's the streaming schedule for no UFC? So I have the streaming schedule in the description, but I'll be doing pretty much daily live streams. Emmett had Bryce twitching. That's a forgotten KO. Why does Zhang Weili only defend her title once a year? You think it has to do with her age at 35? Maybe she's dealing with injuries we don't know about. Pennington Silva was worse. That's true. Forgot about that fight. I forgot that fight even happened this year. It felt like that was in 2023. That Sopa KO is number 1. What are they talking about, bro? KO of the year is flawed, bro. There's better KOs. Let's see what 2024 fights of the year were. Gaethje and Holloway, they're saying is fight of the year too. I think Pereira and Roundtree was better. I like Duplessis and Adesanya more. Royval versus Tyara. Shirez versus Van. Swanson versus Billy Q. It's crazy to me how Tapology really just rates the biggest names, not the truly best fights or best knockout. I thought DDP Adesanya was amazing. What about that KO where the dude caught like 8 elbows to the face and was already out from the slam? Well, Carlos Hernandez, but that fight ended up getting called technical decision. Gaethje Holloway was definitely KO of the year, but definitely not fight of the year. Way too one-sided. It's definitely not fight of the year. At least we can agree there. Islam Poirier was a great fight. Ribovics and Zellhuber was a banger at Noche UFC. Hooker and Gamrot was definitely a great fight too. I'm excited for Strickland DDP too. Even though I'd rather it be Hamzat. Guys, we're at 49 likes. I'd like to do a Ripskis for the people. Let's do the Ripskis goal of 55 likes. 55 likes. Let's get things moving. 55. Fazia versus Justin, bro. That was like 2023, 2022, though. That wasn't this year. That was a while ago. You can't see Jones fighting again till late July, early August, so we get him and Aspinall together. They want to do it probably at International Fight Week, Jacob. Yo, Kobe 2X, my guy. Thank you for 199. Who's the pick if Shevchenko versus Whaley happens in 25? Shevchenko. Shevchenko beats Whaley for sure. She's too big, too clean. Thank you for the 199, bro. Yeah, I'm picking Tyson Fury for the majestic upset this weekend. Tyson Fury is going to shock Usyk. It seems as though everybody is writing off Tyson Fury, and I despise that. I got to do a rip skis real quick. Listen, guys, I owe you a rip. We're going to do the rip. Shout out to everybody watching. W's in the chat if you like the sound of the new microphone, bro. W's in the chat if you like the auditory experience. Let's get it. 3, 2, 1, Ripski. Woo! Ripski for me, since I live in Georgia now for work and it's not legal. Damn, Cody Marmon. Do they have your medical stuff over there? Because that's what I got over here. Thank you, Cody, for $4.99. Glass House Aquatics. Thank you for $4.99. Rebovic's head kick KO McKinney was nasty. That's another like forgotten KO of the year. The narrative that gets pushed, and it fucking frustrates me, bro, is only big name fighters deserve a fighter or fight of the year, or knockout or fight of the year. Bullshit. Bullshit for sure. Bullshit. The AJ DeVito MMA awards will be real. The AJ DeVito MMA awards will be honest. The AJ DeVito MMA awards will be the new motherfucking standard. You'll see. You'll see. My MMA awards. They'll be better than all these other MMA awards. I got to get my MMA awards show ready. I will release it probably as I'm thinking a Christmas special, man. That could be pretty cool. So I just blew a bubble on the microphone. I don't even know how it's possible. That's crazy. Thank you, Glasshouse Aquatics. Packing for Vegas, watching the stream. Big W. Bummed there'll be no UFC while there, though. I know, JC. That's disappointing. But to be fair, at least you can just go enjoy Vegas. Fury not seeing / talking to his wife or children for 3 months to focus on his rematch is crazy. That is a fucking man who's dialed into winning this fight as his main life priority, and I, for one, respect it. Why is Pereira ducking Ankalaev? It's a simple factor of Ankalaev's risk to reward ratio. Ankalaev on paper is a super legitimate threat to Alex Pereira, but the win for Alex Pereira is not a name that gets the more casual fans excited. Now, hardcore MMA fans and purists of the game that like to see the highest level of fighting are going to absolutely love watching Alex Pereira versus Magomed Ankalaev finally happen. But those that are more caught through the eye of big name fights are going to view it as potentially boring. Ankalaev sucks. But on the flip side of things, Ankalaev's been doing work for years, but Khalil Roundtree just got the last title shot. How's that fucking fair? How's that sensical? So if you are literally going to keep Ankalaev away from the title, it is because they are holding him off with fears of him beating Alex Pereira. It's not, oh shit, he doesn't deserve it. Roundtree fought for the belt. He definitely deserves it. It's a weird narrative now that, like, fuck, bro, Alex Pereira doesn't have to fight him. And then this half the fans don't want to see it. And I think it's because half the fans are fearful that Alex Pereira is going to lose. But I would rather see him lose. Ankalaev already got his shot against Blachowicz and fumbled. So if you fight for the title one time, you should never fight for it again. Alex Pereira got knocked out in the rematch for Izzy. Should he have never fought for the belt at light heavyweight? How's that sensical? Dude, 2025 is going to be a great year. In my opinion, when you're talking about two boxers fighting undisputed title in boxing, how a 3-month training camp goes isn't going to impact the fight unless they don't train at all. I think a 3-month training camp is real. De Ritter versus Kevin Holland, I'm kind of excited for, but it's going to be weird. Ankalaev had the worst performances, had a title shot, got a draw, Ankalaev decision against Rockets. He's still winning, though. But with the arguments that you guys are putting out, Alex Pereira just fought against Khalil Roundtree. Khalil Roundtree, leading up to his fight with Alex Pereira, was coming off of a win against Anthony Smith, bro. Anthony Smith has lost to Khalil Roundtree as of recent, Roman Dolidze, and Dominic Reyes, with his sole win being Vitor Petrino, who's kind of gotten exposed. The fight's got to happen. It must happen next. What's up, J-Mac? Good to see you. Cobb or Royval the title shot? I'll say neither. I think the UFC will intend upon doing Pantoja versus Figueiredo rematch because Figueiredo said that he can make 125, and the fact that Figgy is out of the title picture at 135, they may as well do him at 125 for the belt, giving him one last big fight. Khalil definitely had an impressive performance, for sure. Khalil looked great. Kaikar France actually did fight Pantoja, but it was an exhibition fight on The Ultimate Fighter. Win or lose, Poatan is probably the best thing to happen to the UFC for the past 10 years. People talk about mythical fighters, but he's crazy. And Izzy beat him just to prove Izzy levels too. Izzy in his prime is one of the best middleweights ever. AJ, the Fury Usyk line is moving. Usyk now minus 154. Not surprised. He also lost to Johnny Walker. Yeah. Roundtree was KO'd by Walker. Yeah. Khalil got the fight because everyone was out. Ankalaev ducked 300, bro. Trying to understand your thought process, but I don't give a lot of props to Ankalaev. Did not perform. Dude, you got to start giving him some props. Khalil is a fun fight for Alex Pereira because of the stylistic matchup, but come on, dude. You can't sit here with a straight fucking face and tell me that Ankalaev is not a top contender. I think the UFC will do O'Malley versus the winner of Marab and Umar. Yeah. Kopp and Kaikar France is the fight to make. That's a banging fight at flyweight. Kopp and Kaikar France would be fucking lit. Guys, let's run up. If we hit 100 likes up in here, we'll do another Ripski. We're at 71. Khalil dropping Poatan was badass as fuck. What would you say if Ankalaev lays and prays his way to a boring-ass win against Pereira? It's going to be disappointing, and sure, it's better for the sport if that's not going to happen. But if Magomed Ankalaev is the best in the world at 205 pounds, I would rather see him with the belt around his waist, and it is what it is. I would rather see Ankalaev lose, and I think I would hope that Pereira would beat him as a fan, but it doesn't mean because he's not super entertaining that now you just negate a title shot and say, no, he's not getting one. He's not getting a title shot because he's not a needle mover as far as the entertainment side, but the resume, it's there, bro. It's there. The resume is there. You can't push the narrative. No, no, no. It's got to fucking happen, dude. Enough of this bullshit. Every Alex Pereira fan, you can say no, but you all know there's a fear in us that Magomed Ankalaev is better than him. Regardless of Ankalaev's boring style, I want to see it. Aliens are invading, and all I can think of is Marab at plus money. I don't think aliens are invading. I think there's a lot of smoke and mirrors with those drones. I don't believe it. I think it's all smoke and mirrors. This is UFOs, but no, they're overhyping shit. Pereira smoked Ank. I don't get the hype on Ankalaev. Yes, he deserves the shot, but he's not as good as everyone thinks. Well, I'd like to see Pereira prove it. I would love to see Poatan win. What's Project Bluebeam, Hernanov? Bro, the Dom Reyes comeback tour has been crazy. The reason Ankalaev didn't showcase his wrestling against Rakic is because he wanted to earn a title fight by striking, I think. Ankalaev becoming the Bilal at light heavyweight? I don't think so. Pure striking, I would pick Alex Pereira to beat Ankalaev. My most hyped upcoming fight, probably Umar Nurmagomedov and Marab because of the beef, especially. Outside of that, I would say I'm pretty excited for Ulberg versus Jan Blachowicz. Dom Reyes knocking out Jacoby was the feel-good moment of the year. It was actually sad to see Dom Reyes just absolutely fucking starch Jacoby. I just misread the fuck out of that, bro. I saw Jacoby and Petrino. Yes, Dom Reyes knocking out Jacoby was good, but Petrino getting knocked out by Jacoby, sad day. Didn't Poatan say he messed up his hand pretty bad against Roundtree and SLC? Probably massive swelling. Can you tell me what SLC stands for? Am I just is this going over my head? You'd like to see Ankalaev versus Pereira, but I don't think Ankalaev wins. We only have the Dagestani fear because of Habib, Ankalaev on Habib. Okay, good. I want to see the fight, and I want to see Pereira win. Ilya's going to destroy everyone at 155, including Islam. And Volk's my favorite fighter, and I still think that he didn't beat a wash Volk. He beat Prime Volk and Prime Holloway. Dude, Ilya Taporia versus Islam Makhachev is a fight I want to see. I think Bruno Ferrer versus Stoltzfus KO of the year. They won't forget about that fight. Fuck yeah. Paku, the knockout of the year and fight of the year awards are blindsided by big names, not about like the true best fights of the year. It's like they're casual awards. I want Ankalaev to get his title shot. I like to see Pereira silence the haters. Not calling you a hater, but there's people saying he's ducking, but I don't think so. I hope that they bring the fight. If it's striking, Pereira is so live to chin Ankalaev. Bro, Ilya versus Islam would be the biggest fight of 2020. Oh, tied for the biggest fight of 2025. Honestly, no. For me, Ilya versus Islam is bigger than John Jones versus Aspinall. Islam Tapori, October 25 would be fucking sick. Fuck yes. That'd be the card of the fucking year. I hope that we see this card. There's fights that I pray we see in 2025. You hate Ankalaev. Bro, Pereira sleeping him with the left hook would be legendary. Dude, Ilya versus Connor's not happening, bro. Connor's talking about boxing Logan Paul. Yeah, I do think Islam versus Tapori is the biggest fight. Alex headlining a Brazil card would be cool, but looking at when the fights are going to be in Brazil for a pay-per-view, I don't even know yet. Odds Jamal Hill beats Yuri and gets a title shot before Ankalaev. I don't know. I see 5% chance of that. I don't think that makes sense. Yeah, I'll be live for the Tyson Fury versus Usyk fight, dude. Yo, I could see Yuri fucking uphill for 5. I'm going to pick Yuri to outdog him and win. Connor's supposed to be boxing Logan Paul, bro. You think Jamal could jump the line because Ankh is not pay-per-view material? Bro, I think that's crazy that we're looking at non-factors. It's like, do you guys not want to see if Alex Pereira can beat Ankalaev? Like, you guys just want to avoid that fight? I don't get it, bro. I want to see if he's really that good. I don't want to fucking just see him fight Jamal Hill again. We've already fucking seen it. I want to see him fight the next guy up. I want to see him fight the fucking top contender. What the fuck is so wrong about fighting the top contender? The fuck is this boxing now? We avoid the top contender because he's not a super needle mover. MMA is built upon, bro. The top fucking guy in the world gets the title shot. You don't like it? Fuck it. He wins? Fuck it. That's the game. Imagine Yuri wins against Jamal and makes the same meme gesture at the end. That'd be fucking hilarious. Shar versus MVP is going to be crazy, bro. Conor versus Chandler would have been a slaughter. No wonder Conor pulled out. I doubt we'll see him in the UFC again, but yet apparently Masvidal coming back next year. Pantoja is not going to get DJ back. DJ said he's not doing it, but Masvidal fighting in 2025 is going to be interesting. I think Conor McGregor versus Nate Diaz is like the only fight left that's needed. Yeah, I think Ank's going to get the fight. Hill won't jump the line because he's going to lose to Yuri. Ankh versus Alex is the fight to make. Anything else is a disservice to the sport. Exactly. I completely agree. Jamal Ora weak as fuck. That's funny. Yeah, I think Yuri wins. Yeah, Conor does have money for generations. He doesn't need to fight anymore. There's no reason. I'm on the side of fuck it. Like, don't fight. I'm a rankings guy, but the UFC needs more stars lately. I'm an attitude era type of guy. Listen, we all love the shit talk and the beefs and the rivalries and the banter. But at the end of the day, you got to find out who the fucking best in the game is. What do you think Dana's mega fight is for 2025? It's going to make everyone go crazy. Dude, I have no fucking idea. Like, he's overhyping something. I don't know. No, Logan fighting Conor MMA would be so dumb. I wouldn't give a fuck. Please, no. If that's the fight, that's a fucking disgrace. Michael Johnson versus Jim Miller is the fight to make, bro. That's the OG status fight. Count me in on that shit. Count me the fuck in on that shit. What's up, Louis boy? Good to see you, dog. Conor will fight, bro. Needs a refresh win. Yeah, but it's like hard for him to even get in the cage. So why? Why am I even gonna hold out hope? I fucking doubt it, bro. He ain't gonna fight. Conor's done, bro. Conor's done. Conor's done. Conor's done, bro. Conor's fucking washed. He's done. It's over. The Conor McGregor pipe dream is dead. It's over with. Done. Hill is definitely losing to Yuri. Alex seems to be the only one that can hurt Yuri, and Hill's power is extremely overrated. Just because he KO'd Johnny, like I love Johnny, but who hasn't KO'd him? Yeah, his chin is glass. I don't think anybody cares about McRib anymore. I had it once and I did not like it. Any McRib fans in the chat? Listen, if you're a McRib fan in the chat, just type MC for Mick. If not, type L. Who's a McRib fan? I don't even know. I don't know anybody that's like, bro, I love the McRib. I never met anybody. So let me know. Yeah, Conor's done. If he comes back fighting Dustin, I mean, yeah, it'll get the pay-per-view buys, but it'll get fucked up. Bro, Conor McGregor is done. D-O-N. D-O-N-E, but D-O-N, bro. Done. 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 Conor McGregor is done. D-U-N. Done. Oh. Spicy chicken all day if I had to choose something. And the chicken nuggets are pretty good. Poirier's last fight, what is it? A Gaethje trilogy? I feel like it's a Gaethje trilogy because, okay, let's do Conor again. Like, we're going to have him fight Conor again. He's beaten Conor twice, though. Yo, Cody, thank you for $4.99. What's O'Malley's first fight back for his hip surgery? Does a fight with Cejudo make sense? I think they're going to just put him in the title picture or give him Piotr Jan. No, I personally do not like the idea of him fighting Cejudo. I mean, it'd be a cool fight, but I feel like Cejudo is kind of, I don't know. I feel like he's out of the picture right now. You think the gourmet crispy chicken sandwiches are the best? Had it once. I didn't really like it, to be honest. Grant Dawson's ceiling, somewhere around the top 12, top 10. A Max Gaethje rematch. I think they might do, if anything, Max versus Poirier for the BMF title to close out his career then. Give Poirier the chance to, get a BMF belt. Because that's why the BMF belt was not in the line. Like, even though the real BMF champ should be Ilia Topuria. Cejudo has so much built up hatreds towards O'Malley. Only reason I asked was because he was trying with Peyton Talbot. But what does he mean he was trying? Oh, he was training with Peyton Talbot. Okay. I see what you're saying. I think that Dana White's big announcement, I don't know, it could be like a BMF tournament. That would be really cool. You get a BMF tournament, Gaethje, Hooker, Poirier. and Holloway. 4-man BMF tournament, or even Gaethje, Poirier. Honestly, I'm saying Hooker over Chandler at this point. His jumping competition, though, for Peyton Talbot is good. It's a proper jumping competition because you have to be realistic when you look at the matchup, right? Think about who he's fighting. Hayani Barcelos, okay? Hayani Barcelos is decent, but he lost to Victor Henry, so we know his level is not elite. No, I don't think Dustin's fighting Hooker for his last fight. He already beat him. July Main, Jones versus Aspinall, Co-Main, Pereira, Ank. They don't do those type of double headers like that with two like massive stars of the sport for a couple of reasons, because like they want to save them for different cards. And on top of that, it's also because like the split of the pay-per-view percentages would just not work for, you know, multiple champs being on the same card that have, you know, probably relatively high like pay-per-view points. So I don't think they would ever do it. It's like, you know, fun in fantasy, but like not in reality. I think that's the best way to put it. Fun in fantasy, not in reality. In reality, I don't think it really works. And I don't think they'll do it. Pereira's saying it won't be Ankalaev next. $195 would be the worst weight class, dude. 195 would be so trash. Light heavyweight's already thin enough. You want to have half of those guys cutting to 195? Fuck no. Corey Sandhagen chose Riani over Talbot in a recent interview. Nah, 0% chance. A fight in New Orleans for Dustin Poirier would be a great way to go out. Take a Ripsky, Louis boy. 165 could be cool, but I just don't think they move up welterweight to 175. It's kind of a fuck situation then. I think Pereira wanted to say that it won't be Ankalaev to beat him next because he had a hard fight against Khalil. It is Ankalaev, but he's trying to get in Ankalaev's mind. Definitely a possibility that it's fucking mind games. You think it's a big disrespect for Moicano to fight Dariush? I felt the same way, but when you think about it, his ranked wins are who? Jalen Turner and Benoit Saint Denis. It's not necessarily high level of, you know, opposition. Whereas, like, yeah, you could say, oh, but Dariush just come off losses. True, but Dariush is like legit top 10. Why do you think the UFC hasn't made 165 and 75s? More champions would be great. No, I think thinner talent pools is the reason, because then 165 will thin out both 155 and 175 or 170. I don't know. It's just kind of a weird scenario. I don't think they do it. Alberg and Pereira is a great fight, but Alberg needs a signature win. He's yet to get it. So I guess Colby Covington just went off on John Jones. Colby Covington's doing Twitch now. AJ, I didn't know you were stacked into your old fitness page, bro's a unit. Thanks, bro. I hit a pretty good bench PR on Monday, bro. 300 for 5 reps, baby. It was the best I've ever done, bro. It's pretty hype. Shamma. Ulberg is solid, but I don't know if he's champ level yet. No, we don't know yet, but we'll find out. If he beats Jan Blachowicz impressively. The match is Alvarez versus Turner. Yeah, we got to see these 6'3" giants fight each other. Bump, 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 boom. Troll star. You really can't troll me at all when it comes to lifting because I have relatively high numbers for my size. So I can't really feel small. Like I see myself in the mirror. I don't really have body dysmorphia, bro. I know it's pretty common in like the workout sphere. And I definitely had it when I was younger, but as I've gotten older, I'm like, bro, I'm pretty good size. Just finished your last live, straight into this one. You're a legend through the dead UFC period. Chuck of the North, daily streams. I'm going to do a video, but I am late to the video. I was supposed to do one. Nah, I know you're just trolling, Troll Star. Your whole game is trolling, bro. It's all good. I want to do a couple videos, but I don't know, man. You guys tell me if you want more drama or you want more insightful analytical breakdown, right? Like I want to see because now I got money. All right. Bum, 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 bum. Colby is buddies with Chell, who's a master PED abuser and a woman beater. To be fair, though, I think Colby's natural. Say what you want about Colby, but if you disagree about what he says about John, you need your head checked. I mean, he's definitely making valid points. Last time Jan fought was Pereira. Ozdemir was a former title contender that Ulberg outclassed. Rakic is an overrated prospect, and Ulberg has a more dominant run than Ankh lately. I guess the truth is, Max, it's about timelines and availability. Ulberg fights the biggest fight of his career at the end of, March, bro. Pereira is going to be ready to go before. The only way he gets the next title shot is if there's a, injury availability. When are we going to throw a pizza party? Listen, I'll deliver pizzas to all your houses, dude. Does Prates have potential to beat Bilal? I feel like their timelines won't necessarily match. I don't know why. I don't know. I just don't really feel like their timelines match. Colby's Bulin, bro. Colby's a menace to society. Wow, the Izzy and Imavov early prediction video is highly asked. I'm gonna have to do that one then. Prates, exactly. 2 or 3 more at least before a title fight. KZ, my plan is, sometime in the new year when I decide, I'd like to cut up to like 178 and be like absolutely ripped, bro. My goal would be like 170 shredded. Right now, I'm more in the growing phase. I've been trying to push pretty good weight. And shit, tomorrow I'm hitting some fucking incline bench, so I'm excited for that. But dude, my traps are so fucking sore right now. Squatted, bro, with this fucking weight on my back sometimes. I feel like it's all traps, dude. Like, I don't know why, but for me, doing the fucking squat high bar, it literally has built fucking traps, dude. I don't do shrugs and shit like that. Mostly just do like the regular, like heavy lifts and then just having the bar on my fucking traps, bro. It's me more sore than any fucking shrug. I am trying to look like a white Buckley, facts. Breakout fight of the year got to be Charles Johnson. I feel like it's Carlos Prates, to be honest. You had Ankalaev beating Jan too, and to say a Jan that hasn't fought in a year and a half off 2 surgeries is the same Jan as unintentionally dishonest. And to be honest with you, I think Alberg is going to beat this, long delayed Jan Blachowicz. Prates or Buckley's crazy, man. I can see Buckley getting his ass down. That's a different fight. Hey, Bradley Curon, what's up, dog? Just chilling, man. It's a beautiful stream. We got the new microphone. I guess that's the big news of the day. That's the newest. The new microphone evolving the game, changing the game. Carlos Prates, Rufy, and Gene Silva from Fighting Nerds are really good fighters. Even Kyle Brow, bro. Fighting Nerds team is stacked with absolute fucking killers. Hey, Max is going off on Tarzan. Tell him to support me. What a gangster. Hey, hell yeah. New mic. That's epic. Been here since 20K. I'll be here for 10 mil. Let's go, Bradley Curon, my guy. The OG of OGs. I got you guys. So, I don't know. After this stream, I'm going to do Izzy versus Imavov early predictions. I'll break that fight down. I guess what I also would like to hear from you guys, and this is why the live streams are always the best way to get the viewer feedback. I'm curious with the Izzy and Imavov video, if you would rather it be extra long or somewhere in the middle. Like I can add more fluff to it. I can add a breakdown of multiple fights that are also going to be on that same card as like an early prediction show, or I can just keep it Izzy Imavov, right? And just run it with, whatever, 10 minutes, maybe 15. I don't know. All right. Boom. Answer it in the poll. You guys like fluffy? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do an early prediction video. Longer is always better. All right. I'll make a fucking bro. I might go. Who knows? It could turn into an hour-long rant. Why would Pereira ever lock himself in a cage with Ankalaev? His entire fraud run would be exposed and he'd be retired into the shadow realm. Oh my God. Australian Axel is a true believer in Magomed Ankalaev. Double tap the screen. If you jab and hooks it clean. Let's go, Rodzilla. Hey, we're at 91 likes. Let's get 100 likes up in here. Let's get 100 likes. Brother, get me 100 like. What I'll do, 100 like, I'm going to bring the savagery. I'll bring up the censored sign. I think I'm going to have to. Damn, do I even have any left? My God, am I out? Am I out of these? No! I might not have any more. Oh, shit. What the fuck? That's at the spoon. Talking to myself over here. Give me a minute, guys. Oh, shit. I think I'm out of the pre-rolls, man. Damn, I got a little bit left in this one. Oh, my God. Bro, I might have to hit like a fucking schmuck through the water bottle. Old school. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't know how much truth there is to it, but JDM sounds like he might not be on the 312 card. If JDM's not fighting at 312, I would fucking love Buckley Usman. Listen, we're doing rip, son. Bro, Kyle Barrios kind of in a weird position because I really believe that him versus Izzy could have been a cool fight. But I feel as though stylistically it's a hard matchup, which is maybe why it's been avoided. Kyle Barrios is ranked number 6 in the world right now, and he's unbooked coming off a win over Cannonier. Imavov and Adesanya is booked already. Khamzat Chimaev is unbooked, but I'm sure that he's going to be at the DDP and Strickland fight as the next guy in line. Kyle Barrios is in a weird position because you have behind him Marvin Vettori, who literally hasn't fought since Cannonier beat him. You have Jared Cannonier, who Barrios already beat and now is booked for Rodriguez. Then you have Brendan Allen behind him, who's coming off the Imavov loss. I mean, it's a weird scenario. Like, if Khamzat Chimaev has to fight again, then yeah, Kyle Barrios versus Khamzat Chimaev could actually make a bit of sense. But if it's not going to be Kyle Barrios versus Khamzat Chimaev, I mean, Brendan Allen or even potentially Roman Dolidze next for Barrios, or just wait on the sidelines and let the division cook. He's kind of in a fuck spot, if you ask me. Yeah, Pereira is definitely not a fraud. But if Ant could cut promos, it'll make shit happen, bro. He would definitely have already got the title fight. I might be on that copium, but I'm still picking Hill to KO Alex in the rematch. Australian Axel, I do think you're on copium. AJ, do you think Ilya moves up to 155 and fights Charles or another contender? Or do you think he'll have another title defense at 45 first? Not what you think should happen, but what you think will happen. I think he's going to fight at 145 against probably Volk next. But yeah, I would love to see him fight Oliveira up in weight. But I think that unless he really can't make the limit anymore, he's going to be pushed into that spot. Bruno Silva, solid. He fell off hard, though. Like, he gave his soul to the Alex Pereira fight, and he literally never looked the same again. He never looked the same again. Damn, so you think Alex Pereira is a fraud? Damn. Alex Pereira's run is a fraud. That's crazy. I think Alex Pereira is good. He's an elite striker, man, and he's won the fights you've put him in. Like, yeah, okay, he lost to Izzy, but he did win their first fight, and they never did a trilogy in MMA. And he beat him twice in kickboxing. I'm picking Umar over Marab. Bro, I'm telling you, Bruno Silva gave his soul to that fight against Alex Pereira. Listen, guys, I need you to run the likes up to 100, but because I'm a generous guy, I'm going to fucking start the savagery off right now just for you. Just for you animals. Just for you animals. You animal I have become. Bro, it's fucking riplicious, dude. It's riplicious, brother. It's riplicious. Holy fuck. I feel like Conor McGregor right now. Conor McGregor, remember that fucking picture of him eating that like ice cream pop? And he's just laughing, stoned off his ass. I feel like that Conor McGregor right now. Woo! McNuggets is me. McNuggets is me. Bro, I think the AI judging is going to be lit. I'm really excited for the AI judging. AI judging is going to change the game. I think it'll work better for boxing than MMA, though, to be fair. I don't think we get MMA AI judging anytime soon. I mean, PFL will probably, I mean, they already kind of do it, but I don't know. I don't know what the fuck the model is. I like the idea of it for boxing because it's just punching. It's like I think I could work. Whereas like when I think of kicks and takedowns, like I don't know. More fighters emojis coming in 2025 is a lock, KZ. Don't worry. It's a fucking lock, dude. It's a lock. It's the real lock of the year. Oh, oh, ho, ho, ho. Yo, yo, yo. Oh, oh, oh. Adesanya versus Imavov, February 1st. It's not that long till that fight. It's pretty soon. It's before we know it. It's going to be here. Cards at 12 p.m. That's pretty cool. Riyadh season. Izzy, Imavov, Shara Bullet, Venom Page. Those are good fights. It's a good card. I like it. Adesanya versus Imavov. Bro, they only have like a blurry ass image though. That's annoying. Interesting. Michael Panza. I only touch like the medical cards. I wouldn't get that shit from anywhere else. Oliveira emoji, useless. You got it, bro. Oliveira emoji incoming. Took a rip now. I look like Rachmanov. Do I look like Rachmanov? I feel like him. Do I not have smoke detectors in here? Bro, it's fucking far. It's over there. Is Pereira scared of Mountain Man? I think he's terrified of the Mountain Man. I do. Who does Kaio fight? He's more deserving than Hamzat, honestly. Hamzat beat one busted jaw Whitaker. Now he's the boogeyman. Kaio and Hamzat is a dope ass fight, to be honest. To be fair, Imavov beat Cannonier before Kaio did. Even if Kaio didn't have a controversial ending like Imavov's, that's the facts, though. So Imavov would deserve the bigger fight. I like the idea of the Colby emoji. Smart, Reeves. Yeah, I'll get that. We'll get that in. We'll get that in. Kyle Hamzat for the win. Okay, Max. I agree. Kyle and Hamzat's a good fight. I have no idea. BlackRock funding. I mean, what's Bitcoin at right now, though? 101,000. I mean, bro, it's still doing pretty fucking good if you ask me. Bitcoin is still moving nicely. Thoughts on Alex ducking? I mean, I hope that he comes around to the fight, but as of right now, I feel like he's goose, ducking. Nah, I think the UFC's maybe in his ear. I don't know. There's something going on that we don't know. There's something more to the story, bro, than the eye can see. I'm not saying he's just sitting out. I think maybe the UFC is like, listen, we don't need to see that fight. Hey, this video that I'm making after this stream, the video just came to me, bro. We're going to do early picks for Adesanya and Imavov, like a full breakdown, but also I want to talk about like the stipulations of the fight. Not our typical breakdown show, but kind of a like breakdown style with like what could happen next. And I don't know how I see this matchup fitting into the 85-pound title picture. And then with Shara Bullet and MVP, we'll talk a bit about that. And then I guess we'll also react to Pereira. We'll react to Pereira's tweet or, tweet / Instagram post. Bro, next year is going to be fucking incredible for the UFC. I can't wait. You don't mind Pereira versus Jan? Pereira Jan too, if Jan Blachowicz wins against Alberg, would make a lot of sense. The issue is timelines, though. It's all timeline specific. If Alex Pereira is planning on chilling for a while, okay. But if he plans on doing what he normally does, which is fight pretty damn often, I feel like you have to go. KZ, I would check out the Discord for that. Fuck yeah. Bro, at this point, KZ, I have you in charge of the emojis. You can literally just fucking email me the emojis that you make, dude, at MMA Experts 1, and I'll fucking approve of the ones that fit. It's just you have to know the sizing of how to make them. Or at least if you send me the pictures on Discord, I'll look at them and then we'll make it happen. It's not that hard, bro. My cropping skills have gotten better as well. I've become the king of the crop, low key, bro. Like doing Photoshop for years, it takes a long fucking time to figure it out, bro. It took me, several years to get it down. But like when you crop things out on Photoshop, bro, it ain't as hard as you would think. I'm gonna check what KZ sent. I think I'm a moron, bro. I think I forgot. Did I forget? Yeah. Didn't sign into Discord. Fuck. It's all right. I'm not signed into Discord right now. Okay. Go to my general. Damn, yeah. Bro, KZ, whose stickers are those? Whose stickers are those, KZ? Because I see you sent them to me. I think Ankalaev has visa issues, to be honest. Maybe that's why he hasn't fought in the USA lately. Could be. I'd assume. But trust me, bro, with Trump in office, he's going to be getting all these fighters in the UFC. That's one of the incentives to vote for Trump, dog. Is, hey, at least we'll get the fights. Those are ITPs. He's been active for a few weeks. Damn, ITP been chilling? He needs to do the collab, bro. We'll do the fucking podcast. Me and ITP podcast, bro. Is that the move to make him come back? Does he want a comeback stream? We can do the live podcast. If he wants to do it, KZ, I know you made the group chat of me and him on IG. Gotta find it. Bro, KZ, text me. I see your message actually right now. WA, thank you for the love, KZ. Text me in that chat and say, yo, ITP, comeback stream, podcast style. Me and him can talk some UFC, talk about the year, talk about fights you want to see. We'll do like a podcast style stream. If he's interested in it, I'm down for it. Prates versus Battle. Bro, Prates will absolutely wreck Brian Battle, but I'm in on that fight. If Battle's calling him out, I'm in. Gaethje KO emojis money. Be hilarious if Dana buys out a contract in PFL to fight Pereira. The thing is, there's nobody with like a big enough name for that. I guess you could say Vadim Nemkov, but he's fighting at heavyweight now, which is weird. Nah, KZ tells me everything, bro. KZ's a gangster, okay? KZ's a good man. KZ's a good one. Why did Jamal say Ankalaev had visa issues? He hasn't been in the U.S. Maybe he's right. Max is funny. Him with the black eye, me taking shit from chat, still coming back strong. That's good. That's valid, John Dong. Damn. Well, rest in peace to his cousin. Nah, they're not signing Impa Kasunganai. We're hearing Dovlitsan Yag Shmaradov. I like Dovletsan. If that's true, he could fucking mix things up with some of the top guys. Yeah, exactly. Jamal wouldn't know anything. I don't believe that for a second. Exactly. Jamal Hill is spreading fake news. Jamal fake news Hill. Jamal fake news. Jamal fake news Hill. Yo, chat, we're at 103 likes. If we get 110 likes up in here in the next 5 minutes, I am going to do a scintillating shadow box. I have a long night of content to create ahead. So, I'm probably going to cut the stream in the next 5-ish minutes. So smash the like button and listen, let's get some fucking shadow boxing. We're 7 likes away from me loosening up and throwing these fisticuffs like a big savage. Useless. Enjoy your quesadilla, brother. Yeah, I don't think Jamal knows anything, though. Jamal knows marketing, bro. Hate it or love it. He's putting his name out. Oh, fuck yeah. Jamal Hill has chosen to become disliked but get eyes on himself as opposed to be kind of liked but have no eyes. I think for, him posting on YouTube, it kind of makes sense, bro. Like right now, what's Jamal Hill's YouTube channel at? Where's Jamal Hill's YouTube channel at? 29K views in his last video, 3.2, 14, 9.5. Like he's making content. I think he should still make content. Makes sense, bro. Talk that shit. Be disliked. I'd rather be disliked and getting views than not. DC thinks Jamal will fight for the belt in 2025. Damn. Cormier will go down as a Jamal Hill fan 2025. I mean, Jamal low-key has been dominating headlines. You got to give him his credit. Good or bad, he's been dominating headlines. He is a guy people want to see fight, win or lose. You might want to see him get knocked the fuck out, but you're going to tune in. His YouTube breakdowns entertaining. I'll have to check it out. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, I'll check out Jamal Hill's breakdowns. I've never seen one. I've watched Jamal Hill's like random videos talking shit. Like outside of that, no. I'm just doing something real quick, man. I'll share my screen actually. So I have this idea, right? All right, let me see if I can fucking share the screen. Let's see how this is going to look. Am I shaking? My camera pulsing or is this my imagination? Could be the TV. Let me see. Nah, it's good. Yeah, we're good. What the fuck am I doing? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. Am I pulsing on my screen or is it just fucking my imagination? Oh, fuck, I got this damn Moneyline background. Fucking Moneyline throwing me off. It looks fucking shite. Bro, I just want to show you guys something, right? All right. Check out the fucking skill set differential from the old days to now. So we got Conor McGregor. Look at this once sly savage. Look at this man who's fallen off. Unfortunate. Okay, so we're gonna go here. I gotta fucking reset this shit. Boom, 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 boom. You know what I love about this updated version of Photoshop for 2025, bro? Cloud fucking select subject. Watch how accurate this shit is, dude. So we're gonna put transparency in the background. Boom. It's going to be 0. Actually, fuck. We got to go here, though. Hold on. So you double click. You add the stroke. Bada bang, bada boom. Select the mask. The stroke is on them. So, I mean, obviously this arm thing is cut in. But you know what's crazy, bro? Is this. When you go here, I'm telling you, for years, I never realized how to get it look so smooth, bro. Look how smooth that shit looks. Look how smooth the edge is. Bomb. You go here. Check this out. You're going to see how it works, right? 2 seconds. Bang, right? Boom. Look at that. Perfect fucking cutout of Conor McGregor. Now, obviously, it looks a little funky because this is still kept in, but it was more to show, damn, I got quick as fuck at this, man. I used to take hours to try and make shit like that. He's a boom. He's a drunk. All right. Nothing else from Photoshop, bro. That was just me fucking around. All right. Eyes back on the chat. AJ, you're the most consistent MMA YouTuber that's not too soft for disagreements. You got this, bro. Keep pushing. Thank you, Max Hirschbischoff. I appreciate you. Yeah, I'll check out Jamal Hill's long form content. Nah, nobody wants to see Logan versus Conor. Fuck no. Yeah, useless. Listen, bro, if you're looking to up your thumbnail game and you want to learn some tips, bro, that one that I just showed you is money. Just you got to have, one of the newer Photoshops. Yo, what's up, Jersey Girl? Look at Jersey Girl in the chat. Shout out to the gangster herself. You savages. You animals, bro. Listen, guys. The chat vote is me to make a fluff and long video breaking down the upcoming, UFC Saudi fight. So that's what I'm going to get to following this stream. I am going to fucking sign off so I can get ready to, rock and roll and create this late night video. But post notifications, turn them on. I'm planning on doing now a late night video drop. I'll get that video cooked up. If for some reason it's not going to drop tonight, I'll drop it tomorrow afternoon. But, I'll update you guys. So make sure you got the community tab open. Now, we didn't hit 110 likes, bro. So I ain't shadowboxing unless we hit it like right now. But it seems like the boy is about to sign off. I want to say thank you to everybody tuning into the show. Thank you to everybody supporting me. Thank you to everybody showing love. Okay. And, listen, even though we didn't hit the 110 likes, we'll do a seated shadow box because I'll give you something, bro. Listen, bro, I could do the fucking wheelchair boxing championship. I could do it. Now we just hit 112. You want me to do it? Fuck it. We'll do 10 seconds of it just for you guys. No flying knee because your boy's straight chilling, bro. Listen, it's almost midnight. I'm signing off. I'll see you guys tomorrow or, later today. Technically tomorrow for some of you with the video. So I'll see you guys soon. Much love, people. Peace out. Bye. Thanks for tuning in.